Hi guys. Okay, this stream is, I'm pretty sure it's subscribers only. It is because I want to keep the trolls out and all that shit. So hopefully it stays relaxing in here and we can talk for a minute because I know it's late, but I have some things to say. And I realized I forgot to tag the person I'm talking about, which I normally never do that, but I wanted to do that today. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, technically Wednesday. Um, it's been a long day. I totally forgot that I even scheduled a live, so I had to push it back a couple hours. So I apologize for that. I'm trying to get better at that because I do that a lot. But I wanted to come on here and address something really quick because I think there's a little bit of confusion here on me and the way that I run my channel. Okay. So I happen to, obviously, when somebody mentions your name, you know, the people who care about you, some get mad, some send it to you because they they want to make sure that you've seen it to get you mad. I think some reasons why people send you clips are malicious, and some reasons why people send you clips are because they care, right? And Granny's watching today. Pretty much, I guess, asked me a question. So I'm going to answer her question. And then we're going to end this. So she basically asked, because a long time ago, and this is when I was cool with Natasha, not a long time ago, like maybe a month and a half ago, when I was cool with Natasha, Granny's Watching made a statement about Natasha's niece, which was very derogatory. Excuse me, it was very derogatory. And she said, she called Natasha's niece Blackie, which is a derogatory term used to refer to Black people, right? And I guess she said that she was trying to rhyme and she was making a joke, not a joke, but she was trying to rhyme and she was rhyming Blackie to token because she called Natasha's niece her token Blackie. Okay. Natasha's niece is biracial. When she said that, not only myself, but obviously other Black people got offended by her saying that. Now, like I said she was trying to rhyme and she was rhyming Blackie with token. Doesn't rhyme to me, but what the fuck ever. Some people just don't, I don't fucking know. Like, I guess some people just don't know how to rhyme. But in my opinion, I consider that term as racist. Okay. But here's the thing, I never officially said that Granny's Watching was a racist and, until it was confirmed to me, because at that time she was dating Lycan. That's what confirmed it to me. And also, what confirmed it to me is that you didn't apologize. You offended a whole group of people and you didn't apologize. You took no accountability for it. You didn't say, I'm sorry. You made an excuse and said that you were trying to rhyme token with Blackie. Okay. That's what confirmed it for me, because anytime that you have, if you're racist, racial tendencies, whatever the situation is, and I've been talking about this shit a lot, but I don't care. Whatever the situation is, if you're not apologetic and showing that, okay, that was wrong, maybe you didn't know it was wrong, okay? Maybe you didn't think that it was offensive. I don't know how you couldn't, but you didn't take any responsibility. That's what confirmed it for me. Also, what confirmed it for me is who you were with at that time. Because when you were with and you were okay with all of the derogatory things that he said about Black people, how he said the N-word, and you actually asked me a question stating that, why would you let Lycan in your chat knowing that he's talking about burning Black babies and all of the things that he has said? You're going to call me a racist, but why would you let a racist like Lycan in your chat after all of the things that he said about Black people? But let's get this clear, Granny's Watching. You are calling Lycan out on being a racist now, but a month ago, you were going to meet him in a hotel. A month ago, you guys were together. You knew he was saying those things prior, but you still never called him out until now. And then you're going to call me out for him being in my chat. That's not going to cut it with me. Because for one, Granny's watching, have you been in my chat? No, you don't like me. And I don't like you. I don't say your name ever. The only time I've said your name is actually when I was agreeing with you. Okay? When I was agreeing with you a long time ago, when I guess you were trying to prove to me and other Black supporters of Natasha's that she is racist. You were bringing up videos from the past, and I even said, I hate to say it, but Granny's watching was right. She tried to show me, but I didn't listen. I said that. That's the last time I've ever brought up your name. But you're not going to bring up my name and throw all this bullshit up now, because a month ago you didn't give a shit about the stuff, the racist things that he has said. You never cared until now. Now, I understand you're on a smear campaign with your ex, and he's saying this and you're saying that. Been there, done that. Thank God YouTube wasn't here at the time, right? Thank God that none of my exes are creators, which I don't care because they don't have nothing to say about me. But regardless, I'm trying to say that anybody is welcomed in my chat as long as you are being respectful. What the hell is that guy's name? Jeffree Star can be in my chat. He has a racist past. What the hell is that creator's name that gets on my nerves on here? He's a big creator. Shit, I forget his damn name. Help me out here if you guys know. He's a very controversial creator that he was saying the N-word and a lot, and he got not banned. I don't think he's banned. He has a channel. He has a podcast. What the heck is his name? Hold on. Let me see if I can look him up. I can't remember his damn name. Is it Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan. I think that's his name. Very controversial creator. But I've watched him in the... Yep, that's it. That's his name. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan can come in my chat tomorrow, and I wouldn't kick him out knowing all the things that he said, okay? I think that's his name. Whatever. Joe Rogan. Let's think of another person. I don't know. There's a lot of controversial people that have said racist things in the past that I would not give a shit if they came in my chat, as long as you're respectful. Now, me supporting them, on the other hand, that's a different story. Okay? Granny's watching can come in my chat, and as long as she's respectful, I'd be respectful to her. People that have that kind of past or says those kind of derogatory things towards Black people, I don't agree with it. But if you're coming in my chat, okay, and you're watching me and you speak, I'm not going to block you as long as you're being respectful, as long as you're not throwing out horrible racist comments. I don't care. I'm not going to say anything to you. But it's very important to understand that me supporting that person, on the other hand, is a different story. And that's exactly why I told Lycan when he was in my chat, maybe one day we can come on panel and see where you're coming from with this situation. Do you still say it? Are you apologetic for it? Because until that is confirmed with me, between him and I, until it is confirmed that he doesn't say those words anymore, his opinion about those things, is he apologetic about them? Does he still continue to say them? Does he stand behind the scenes? Whatever did he stop saying it because of monetary gain? Whatever the situation is, until that's confirmed between him and I wouldn't show him support. I wouldn't go be supportive towards him in his chat, given his past and the horrible, disgusting things that he said in the past, hurtful things that he said in the past. So let's just get that straight right now. Him being in my chat, different story. That's a different story. I don't care if he's in my chat. You can call it hypocritical if you want to, because if somebody's in my chat showing me support and they are commenting and they're being respectful, that's fine. But like I said, until I speak with him, like he said, we're going to do an interview on my channel, whatever, his channel, I don't care. But until it's confirmed with me, hey, this is no longer how I feel, I'm very apologetic about it. I shouldn't have said those things. I don't want to say them. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I'm sorry I didn't even see that. Thank you, beautiful. Until it is confirmed, you're not going to see me in his chat. The only time you'll ever see me in his chat is just an hour ago when he played on his channel what was said about me with Granny's Watching. Otherwise, I'm not going to show him any kind of support, period. Okay. And it's not anything personal. It's just because why would I support somebody who says those types of things, who have said those types of things in the past? Why would I want to be supportive of somebody like that? I won't. Now, Granny's Watching, given you saying that the word Blackie, which is a horrible term to refer to about Black people, maybe you didn't mean to say it. I don't believe that you were trying to rhyme, but that's just my opinion. Regardless, my stance is that, in my opinion, the things that have been coming out about you, in my opinion, you definitely, if not racist, have some racist tendencies. If you can be with somebody who clearly at that time was never against that word, who openly said that word, now he's proving that excuse me, now he's proving that you have openly said that word too. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and go against what I think and how you have blatantly said those. And obviously you're comfortable saying them anywhere, right? But do I think that you are like a racist like Natasha? No. And plus you're young. Hopefully one day you'll sit down and actually understand the things that you say is racist. The things that you have said against Black people are racist. It is. Saying the N-word to me, especially the way that you say it, that's racist. That's my opinion. Okay? Everybody has their own opinion about that word, the N-word. Everybody does. But that's just my opinion. I don't show support to Lycan because of that. But he can come in my chat all day if he wants to. Until we speak, until it is confirmed to me that he doesn't say that word anymore, he'll never say that word. He's 100% against that word. He understands how that word is offensive towards Black people, maybe not all, but some. I'm not going to go into his chat and show him support. So I understand that it's bothersome to you to see him in all these people's chats that maybe don't like you or whatever the situation is. But that is why I didn't immediately block him when he was in my chat. Do I owe you an explanation? Hell no. I don't owe anybody an explanation, but you're not going to throw my name out there just because you are bothersome or whatever the situation is, or you're trying to put me on blast because he was in my chat and he has been openly racist. Now you're calling him a racist, but you knew he was that way even before you were with him. You were with this man and had no care in the world about the things that he has said. But now all of a sudden you care. Now I understand how it can be. You can think somebody some way, and it'd be different if he apologized, or I don't know if he has apologized. If he has, you guys can let me know down in the comments below. But I don't know if he's apologized for the things that he said. I do know somebody told me that he's not going to say it anymore publicly. Maybe privately, I'm sure, but not publicly, because obviously that's not going to help him saying that word openly, publicly. That's not okay with me either. But you cannot very well call me out and say, how could you let him in your chat? Granny's watching. If you're so disgusted by him being a racist, why were you with him in the first place? That's what I would ask you. And it's the same with me. Somebody could say the same thing with me. And when it comes to Natasha, and like I said, I was in agreement. I was agreeing with you when you openly said that when you tried to show me in the past the things about Natasha and things like that, I openly said, you were right. I can admit when I'm wrong about something. You were right. I experienced it. Now I get it. Okay. And maybe you aren't. Well, I don't know. Just the things that you've been saying to me, if you don't have or think that way, you wouldn't be with somebody like that. And now you are openly talking about this man. And I get it. I get it. Like I said, been there, done that. I get it. You're openly talking about him. You're openly putting him on blast. And I completely understand that. But you can't get mad when he goes into other people's chats. Like, that's just my opinion, though. But that is, to me, very hypocritical to judge me just because somebody else is in my chat. So I wanted to make sure that I let you know. I'm going to say hi to you guys in a minute. I just wanted to make sure that I let you know that I don't care who comes into my chat. I don't care. Anybody can come into my chat. Anybody. It could be the biggest racist in the world and they can come into my chat as long as they're respectful. I don't care. It's me showing that person support is where I draw the line. You can support me all day if you want to. I would love to have a conversation with Lycan on his stance and how he feels and if he's changed. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but if it does, I'm completely open to it because the little bit that I've watched of him, he does seem like he's very talented and he does seem like he is funny. And I've had other people tell me that he's funny too. So as long as he's respectful, I have no problem with him being in my chat. So I hope that answered your question, Granny's watching, because the way that you're going around openly calling him, a racist, I just wish that you would have did that prior. I wish that you wouldn't have been with somebody like that prior, because then that would show me you are that type of person where you know that you are who you date in a lot of ways. And that would show me that you don't put up with that shit, that you don't stand for that shit. But when you openly were in a relationship with him, that showed me something different. And I'm sure it showed a lot of other Black people something different as well. The things that you have said, the things that you have done, do your thing, boo. Keep doing what you're doing. But when you call out my name, you better know what you're talking about. Okay? Don't call out my name and try to make it seem as though I'm just so hypocritical and that I don't know about Lycan's past, because I do. And if I didn't, then I probably would be in his chat supporting him. Let me say hi to everybody, the few that are in here, because I'm just going to keep this on subscribers only, you guys. Okay. Magician's Manor, how are you? Earth, how are you? Debbie, again, thank you for the super chat, beautiful. Hey, Goose. Hey, that girl. Thank you, Goose. You're so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, but that is really all I wanted to say, because I think that it is very comical to me that you would sit there and just call my name out. And I don't necessarily have a problem with Granny's watching. I don't. She was right about a lot of things that come when it comes to Natasha. I didn't listen to anybody. She wasn't the first person that tried to bring awareness, and I feel like she's going a little bit too far. You started your channel. My stance doesn't change on that, but I will say that there are a lot of things that Granny's Watching did try to bring to people's attention that I was one of those people that wasn't listening. Okay. And I'm an adult, and I'm perfectly capable of saying I was wrong and you were right. But what I will say is, you're not going to call my name out and say, how could you let somebody like in your chat, when I don't care who's in my chat. And every creator sets those kind of boundaries for themselves. There's some creators that probably would be like, hell no, get the hell out of my chat. I don't want you in my chat. So every creator is different, and that's just how I am. As long as you're being respectful, I don't care who you are. I don't care. But me showing you support, that's a different story. If some creators would reflect instead of deflect, things would be a lot better. Absolutely. These YouTube streets are crazy. Like, allegedly with Brittany, lost her channel. I feel bad. You guys know I'm against cancel culture, okay? And why? There's just too much going on. And to me, one thing I will say about, in my opinion, Granny's Watching is she is a master. She's very good at deflection. Very, very good at it. That's just something that I've noticed about her. I don't watch her. I don't know what she says. I know she said some horrible things about me just because I was cool with Natasha. She said horrible, horrible things about me. And all I could say is that you can't, I don't know why you would even care that Lycan's in my chat. If you don't watch me, why do you care? But again, you think you're trying to call me out on the hypocrisy of it all, when at the end of the day, me as a creator, I don't care who's in my chat. There could be a member of the Ku Klux Klan in my chat right now, and he as long as he was being respectful, I wouldn't care. He can climb up on panel. As long as he's being respectful, I don't care. But I think it's about who I show support to is what matters. Who I'm showing support to as far as going against my morals, my beliefs, my self-respect. Those are the things that I think that matters as far as me as a creator. And I'm not going to show support to somebody who openly said those things, who publicly had no shame in saying those things. But from what I heard, and I don't know if it's true, but from what I heard, he doesn't say it anymore. But I've never heard any kind. If I'm wrong, you guys can lead me that way. If I'm wrong, and he has apologized, but from what I heard, he has not apologized for saying that word. And he did say that he was going to continue to say it privately. And to me, that's, I guess it really doesn't matter what people do privately, but I'm more than open to having a discussion with him on my panel. I don't care. I'm more than open with that. But you're not going to try to shame me and call me out, okay? If that's calling out, call me out just because your ex is in my chat. You're walking around calling him a racist. I just wish you would have done it prior. I wish you would have done it before instead of doing it now. Some people are amazing. Some people are amazing at deflection and projection. It's like an art. So weird. I agree. I feel like a lot of people are just masters at deflection. Like, don't look at me, look the other way, look the other way. And it's so blatantly easy to see. Like, you can't unsee when somebody is constantly deflecting. That's pretty much how I remember it going. He did an entire live saying he can see where it would be bad for his channel and so on. He said he wouldn't say it again. I haven't heard him say it again, but I don't follow him like that. Okay. Yeah, that's like I said, I heard that he did say that he was not going to say it publicly anymore. And that's good. That's a good start. I'm not saying that I would never support Lycan. He seems like I said, he seems like a really talented person. All I'm saying is that I would have to have a conversation with him, like a one-on-one public conversation with him on my panel, his panel, I don't care. on his stance about those things. And you guys know that those kind of topics can get very intense. They are controversial topics, and I would like to pick his brain and talk to him about that. And I've already put that out there for him because I don't have any problem supporting him if I was to make sure that it's clear that he is against those types of things and that he's against saying those types of things. Okay. I see you, Karen. How fitting your name is. Obviously, NC isn't giving you the content that you desire. Since here, you're counting T as chatters. You should subscribe and join USA team. Listen. Who the hell is Karen? I don't know who that is. I don't think I know who that is. Thank you, Jen. I don't care what they say. This is my opinion, and I'm allowed to say it. I don't care. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, don't try to call me out and throw me under the bus over something that, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're trying to make me look like I'm just this person that just, would never I shouldn't let somebody like him in my chat and because of his past. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. He seems intelligent and creative for sure. I go as far as to say that he's talented, but I'm still not sold. He seems like a D sometimes. I hope he's not a horrible person. He's all over this community. I hear you, that girl. I hear you. Well, Karen can, whoever that is, she can say whatever she wants to say. I don't care. Keep talking. We're going to be over here in our little world, and they can be over there. And you want to talk? Keep talking. I don't give a fuck because nobody's going to change my opinion and my stance on anything. I stand firmly and I stand tall in the things that I say. And when Granny's Watching did say that, it didn't make me mad. It's a legitimate question. I'm happy that she asked the question, and I'm happy to answer it for her. I don't care. Exactly. Yep. That's it. And thank you, Jen Sharp, for coming in here and saying that, sweetie. I appreciate that. And you don't have to apologize. Yeah, I agree that just like that girl, I am a skeptic. I'm the type of person where I want to pick his brain. I want to be on panel with him to see where he's coming from. And I'm not necessarily just about his past. Obviously, it would be about his past, but I want to know where he stands now. Okay? And if he doesn't say that anymore, that's great. That's awesome. But I don't say Granny's Watching. No, like I said, the last time I said her name is when I said you were right. You were right. You tried to tell me. You tried to get us to see, and I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? And I take full responsibility for that. Okay, some of the things that Granny's Watching was trying to bring awareness about, but that doesn't change the fact of the things that she does on her channel. I'm just saying that I should have listened to, or at least took the time to hear some of the things that she said, because to me, I was a token. She was right. I agree with her, and I can admit when somebody's right and I'm wrong. And I learned the hard way. And all I'm saying is you want to sit here and talk about me and throw me under the bus, that's fine and dandy and all, but hold yourself accountable too. You weren't talking about him being a racist until y'all broke up. And that's fake to me. Oh, you've been lurking? I don't lurk that much, Jen, because I don't care what people say, but I think that's cute. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Him not wanting to say it publicly means he can tell, which means he can tell it's inappropriate. So to me, that means there's hope. Exactly. And that's how I look at it. I'm perfectly open to having a conversation with him. And if he is up for that, I'm up for that too. And then if he says, I'm never going to say that again or whatever, then you'll probably see me in his chat. Like he does, there's a cartoon that girl sent to me. And once I watched that cartoon, I started watching other cartoons. You can't deny the fact that the man's talented. Like you can't take that away from him. He's very good at that animation stuff. And my son loves animation. He does that on his channel, and I feel so bad. Who was I telling that to? I think it was that girl. I think I was telling that girl that I feel so bad that I can't like promote his channel, but I can't because, too many crazies here on the internet. It's a shame. It's stupid. Can't trust nobody. People of docs and all that bullshit. I don't have time for it. I'm not going to put my son through that either. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why do they care how many people is watching me? If I don't care, why do you care? Me too, Goose. What a sad way to live. If not, I know, like, quit worrying about other people and who's watching them and all that kind of stuff. Nobody cares about who's watching y'all. Like, it's never been about the motherfucking numbers to me, you guys. If it was about the numbers, and I'd be on here all the time like everybody else. I don't care about that shit. I've been paneling with Brittany, but she's I know. I feel really bad about that. Does anybody know what happened or why that happened? Or does anybody have an idea of who they think that is? But thank you for sending that to me, to that person who sent it. And it's like, get over yourself. If I don't care about the numbers, you shouldn't either. Just because you go into everybody's chat counting how many people are watching this, oh, she only has 20 people watching her, she only has 100 people watching her, but I got 700 people watching. I don't care. That's on you. You should have that many people watching you. If you've had that many channels and that many subscribers, you should. It's safer not to promote anyone's channel. Trust is earned, especially here. I agree. And I like this. I feel like it's a little bit more intimate, but not saying that. I'm not flattered if somebody's on my channel and people are here just because of that specific person. People that don't give a shit about me. I'd rather have 5 people in the chat that care about me and care about what I have to say than 500 people in my chat that don't give a shit about me or what I have to say, but they're only here because of who is on my panel or who I'm talking about. So get over it. Focus on your own shit. You don't see me focusing on yours. She was peen bombed and mass flagged. Seems planned. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, to me, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I feel like now it's always been bad on here. Don't get it twisted. I think a lot of people are saying, oh, it's getting so bad and people are doing this and people are doing that. It's been bad, but it is getting very, very intense. Like, it's getting really, really bad. And I cannot. The number game to me is ridiculous. What does it matter how many people you have? What matters is whether you enjoy the channel and the people. Quality over quantity any day. Agreed. I agree. I'm just, if anything, It can also show that some have a lot of people on chat because some people bring the shit show, which brings views, and that's not a good thing. I agree, Goose. You guys, let me just give a shout out to Goose. Goose has been in my corner for a year. Okay. She has been in my corner. She's always ready and willing to learn about so many things. And with all the people who have came and gone, there's a few that have stayed, along with just a few. That girl's one of them. But I want to give a shout out to Goose because she is amazingly loyal. She's amazingly loyal. And she's willing to learn. She's willing to, even though she didn't grow up around a lot of diversity, she's willing to learn and understand where I'm coming from and how it is in a lot of ways for Black people. And that's all I ask. She's willing to know about me as a person, my family. She asks questions about me. She's here no matter what. She's always been here. She has supported me, even though she didn't like some people that I supported. She's always had my back because she knows me well enough to know that eventually I'm always going to do the right thing. And I just wanted to give a shout out to her because she has been here since the very beginning and hasn't gone anywhere since. So I appreciate that. And she's just a great person, a great mom too. My friends share me out, but I don't tell people I have a channel. They find out eventually. This community is crazy, so I don't push my channel into it. I agree, that girl. Make sure you drop. Well, she can't do it. Your channel, because that girl, she keeps to herself. She really does. I mean, she pays attention. She's very observant, so she pays attention to what's going on around. One thing that I will say about that girl, though, is she has actual content on her channel. She doesn't just get on her channel. Every once in a while, she'll address things that need to be addressed, but she has actual content, and content that's important, content that matters in this fucking world, okay? And I respect that. Some people feed on adoration. I can't see that. Sorry, you guys, I need glasses. So numbers are everything. It's a measure of how much they are adored so they can compare with others to tell themselves they are winning. Exactly. But you're not. Let's get that straight, because most of the people in your motherfucking chat don't even like you. Okay? I love how open you are with your journey as not just a woman, but a Black woman, and always so patient about it. You help others understand without being ugly. It's helpful. Thank you, that girl. That means a lot to me. Thank you, Goose, for dropping that. I think it depends on what you cover, too. That girl, your name isn't always in the drama. You're safe. Exactly. She just has actual content. And I respect that, because when you guys have to understand that when you start getting caught up in the drama, how do I put this? When you start getting caught up in the drama, you almost get addicted to it, if that makes sense. Like, you literally get addicted to the numbers, and you start getting addicted to how many people come into your chat and they want to hear what you have to say. But then I think some people have to understand, you got to take if you're not a drama channel, you got to take a step back and know that when you're not doing drama, these people aren't going to be here. And it's funny to me how a lot of people thought that the only reason why I was cool with Natasha is because of her subs and because I wanted the numbers and I cared about the numbers and I cared about who was in my chat. But if you guys, if you know me personally, you will know that that had nothing to do with it. That shit's not flattering to me. It's not flattering to me to have numbers just because of somebody else, or to have numbers or to have your subscribers climb just because of your support of somebody else. Then that would eliminate the whole point of being a creator. The point of being a creator is to stand on your own, to build your own audience, for people to be here for you and only you. But then if you are depending upon somebody else and their subscribers, where does that leave you as a creator if something doesn't work out? If that was the case, then I would be one of those creators that would have backed down. I would be one of those creators that would have said, okay, you don't want to see me in nobody's chat. Well, I love your subscribers. I love how they come in and support me when you're around, or if I'm talking about you. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like this. Whatever you say, I'll just do it. No, that doesn't benefit me. Those things don't benefit me, because I know that at the end of the day, it didn't work out. And her subscribers still here? No. They weren't here for me. They were here for her. That's not addicting to me. That didn't make me happy. It didn't make me like, oh, look at me. I got all these people in my chat. You would have to be a fool to look at things in that aspect as a creator. That's all I'm saying. You can see when people are here for a real reason, content sharing their life, as compared to the excitement and popularity of drama. Amen. Amen. Look up. I don't want to say it wrong. Lokama Life, which is I love that name. It's like a reality show. Jerry Springer. I agree. Blue October. And how are you? The popularity of drama often takes away from people getting to know the real person on the channel and the chat and in chat. Many of us want to know the real person. I agree with that too. Don't get me wrong, we all like the drama. And if you say you don't like the drama, you're lying. But there's a difference between watching the drama and actually being in it. When you're in it, it's not so fun. You pronounce it perfect. In plain, it's loco. Is fine. Okay. Loco. I'm sorry. Your fiance and son's shirt was cute. You mean short? Yeah. Are they starting a YouTube channel? No, we're all going to be starting a YouTube channel, and they did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I was really, really in shock at how good they did. It was actually a TikTok, Jen, but thank you. It was funny. I really liked it. And it's gotten a lot of views. They're so excited. So, I mean, they may start their own channel, but we are going to do a vlogging channel. It could not call people names and look shame on people. I can't do it. Exactly. I can't do it either. And that's what I was saying on AT2's channel last night. You guys make sure you go watch that interview. It was a really good interview. But what I was saying on his channel, like, it would be easy for me to talk about Natasha's looks. Like, I wouldn't do that. That's not me. What is the point of bashing somebody for their looks when there's so many other things that you can talk about besides that? Like, I'm really going to sit there and talk about somebody's looks. You've never seen me do it, and you're never going to see me do it, because it's beneath me. I don't have time to sit there and bash people for their looks. Plus, what about the subs? What they personally think and where they go. When people say, those aren't my subs, you're indirectly saying they can't think for themselves and make their own choices. Amen, Goose. Amen. Goose keeping it real. That's another thing too. Like, I don't like that whole holding that up over your head. Like, you're on your channel, or maybe you go live the same time I do. And because you've been on my channel, when you go live, you expect, obviously, for all of your subscribers to go over and watch you, even though we're live at the same time. And then you blatantly say, those are my subscribers over there. I'm not going to not go live because she's live. My subscribers need to. You understand what I'm saying? It's all this what do you call this? Superiority complex, what the fuck ever you want to call it. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. If it was all about that, if it was all about subs and if it was all about all of that bullshit, then guess what? I would still be speaking to that person. So I can make it harder and give you the full Hawaiian name. Loco is fine. That's cute. I love that. People can't help how they look. Bash them for what counts. If you're going to do it, like ugly, inside scamming or stealing, exactly. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to sit there, well, she's this and she's that and she's this, because eventually it would turn into content and sad fishing anyway. Because just like other people, I can be pretty brutal as well. So I'm not going to do it because I know what would come out of my mouth. And it wouldn't be pretty. Let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. Thank you, Ruth Ann. How are you, Ruth Ann? Thanks for being here, sweetie. Thank you, Jim. I'll tell him that you said that. Now, all I have to say is I technically really don't have a problem with Granny's watching. I really don't. I don't like the things she says. I don't like a lot of the things that she says. I still stand by, when you start your channel based on one person, that is bullying. And I can also relate to her as far as being in a breakup that sucks. It does. And I don't know the whole story between her and Lycan or anything. So I'm not going to comment too much on that. All I know is that you cannot walk around trying to hold other people accountable and call other people out for their hypocrisy when you're doing the exact same motherfucking thing. Okay. You didn't give a damn about him being racist when you decided to be with him. You knew the things that he was saying and you didn't care. As a matter of fact, you were saying those things right along with him from what I see, from the things that I have seen, from the things that I have been sent. You didn't give a shit. But now all of a sudden you do care. Okay. You have to pick a struggle. Okay. Which lane are you going to be in? Okay. Are you against racism? Or are you not? You have to pick it, because you can't go from one thing and then say something completely different when it doesn't work out in your favor. That's ridiculous. And my stance is to answer your question. Granny's watching. I don't give a shit if he's in my chat. As long as he's being respectful, I don't care. But am I going to support him? No, absolutely not. Not until I know or talk to him and have his stance on where he's at as far as saying those horrible, horrible things. I never heard him apologize, but I trust that girl, and that girl said that he did. And that's great. I would like somebody to tell me where that video is, because I've never seen it. Right. For sure, targeted harassment of some kind. Right, that girl. 2 things I always feel bad about when I hear attack on looks and judging someone's faith. I agree. I agree with that. Tia, do you have a back to basics or makeup for dummies video? I will study it for real. Yes, I do. It's on my channel. Plus, I am going to be doing a lot more of that stuff very soon. where I will be doing lives and stuff like that. Tia, my sister just got her DNA done from Ancestry. We are mixed culture of everything. We are one. I agree. I wish other people thought that way, Meg. Not everybody thinks like you, but I agree. Anybody with a brain knows that calling out somebody's character is much worse than someone's looks. Exactly. That's just shallow and extremely immature. But you do you. Like I said, Goose is on one today. Goose is on one. You mean the video where he apologized about the diary, or where he said he wouldn't say the other one? Yes, that one, the other one. Not about the journal, because I seen that one. I seen that he apologized about that, but the other one about the N-word, if somebody could push me in the direction where I can watch that, I would love to watch it, because I've never seen it before. No, girl, you are on one tonight. I love it. I love it. I love when you're that straightforward. Yeah, you do you. You do you over there. And I'll be in here with my 23 people watching, and I'll do me, okay? And we're all good. Meg, living in Hawaii, we have grown up in a true melting pot. I wish I could live in Hawaii. I really wish more had the opportunity to grow up with other cultures and ethnicities. I agree. I wish I would have when I was younger. I didn't. But I wish that more people would think that we're just one. But not everybody thinks that way, Meg. That's the problem. Yeah, that was old. Old. If he doesn't deleted it, it should be there. I can't find it. We will just have to ask. Yeah, I'll ask him, or you can ask him and see. Well, I would hope he wouldn't delete that, especially as a creator, so people can go back and watch it, right? Just stop to say hi. Be kind, everyone. Thank you, Meg. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. So if you guys don't have any questions, thank you for being here. If you guys don't have any questions, I just wanted to address that real quick. I hope and pray that Brittany gets her channel back soon, which I think that she will. I'm just so sick of this shit. You know, here's how I look at it with Brittany. I think with Brittany, there are some things that have been unsettled between the two of us, because in a lot of ways, I didn't like the way things were handled when it came to the two of us, and it made me look at her in a different way. However, I have spoken to her a couple times, not a lot, but I have spoken with her, and I don't have a problem with her. There's just some things that I don't agree with, but I think that's something that we can talk out ourselves. But what I will say is, from watching her, she is a good creator. And I think that there are a lot of things that, just because I don't agree with some of the things that she does, doesn't take away from the fact that she is a good creator. And I've always thought that, even when she would be on panel with Melissa, I've always liked what she brought to the table. She's a conspiracy theorist like myself, so I've always enjoyed that about her. And the thing is that, and this is another channel that opened my eyes to this, I can't very well talk about Brittany and the people that she has brought up on her channel that has spoken about, NC, because in that same sense, NC does that too. Like, she'll bring people up on her panel to tell their side of the story, or to tell things about other people. You know what I mean? Like, Mel Hawks has been on NC's channel, and she has spoken about her side of the story with Melissa. And I'm sure everyone has a right to speak their sides. So I can't very well look at Brittany and say, well, you're wrong for having this person up on your panel. You're wrong for this, you're wrong for that, because at the end of the day, other people that are accusing her of being wrong about that have done it themselves, right? So That's the only thing. And I think one thing about Brittany that I have noticed is that one night she was live and she described to a T as to why she thought I was cool with Natasha. She described it very well. She said, she understood because she had been in my shoes before. So she understood why I was cool with her. And she just described it to a T. She's like, this is why I think Tia is cool with her. I think that Tia is a smart girl and she will eventually see things on her own. And she was right. And she said this like a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago, maybe weeks ago. Who knows? Because YouTube world, it's a day is like a month on YouTube. But I don't have a problem with her. And even if I did have a problem with her, I would have a problem with her losing her channel like this. I didn't know that those bots that come into your channel had their private parts as their profile picture. I didn't know that because you can barely see. I can barely see anyway. So I didn't know that that would be considered. I guess if they're in your chat, it would be. I don't know. But I didn't think that it would be something as so little as somebody coming in your chat and their profile picture looking at that it could affect your channel in that way. I'm totally clueless about the whole losing the channel thing and how all of that works. I have to start studying YouTube terms of service. Anyone else think Tia looks extra pretty tonight? Like legit, not brown nosing. She has different. Oh, thank you, that girl. You're so sweet. I love you, girl. I'll be honest, Tia. I backed away. Thank you. Somebody being honest. Jen says, I'll be honest, Tia. I backed away when NC was here. I just can't support that woman. I'm happy she wasn't here too long. You're too good for allowing her to speak. You you have a big thank you, Jen. A lot of people backed away. A lot of people backed away. They didn't agree. I just wish that some of those people would have reached out to me personally. But I understand. And that girl said it best. She's like, we were always here. We never left. We just didn't say anything because of her. We never left. We were here, but we just backed away because of her. And I get it. I can't judge people for that. There's some people who just don't want anything to do with her. even if she's just a guest on your panel, people don't want nothing to do with her. And a lot of people did not agree with me being cool with her. And to me, in my opinion, like I've always said, I always feel like NC uses what she has against smaller creators. And some smaller creators fall for that shit. If I fell for it, I would be live consistently taking advantage of the fact that her subscribers are supporting me. But then how does that make me look as a person? Here I am supporting somebody that I should never have supported. And there are so many people trying to tell me, Tia, I don't know what the hell you're doing here. But you have to understand, you guys, sometimes people just have to learn things the hard way. And it sucks. But I definitely seen things and how she treated people. I get all that. But that doesn't mean that I thought it was going to happen to me. You have to step outside of yourself and see things from another perspective. I didn't think she was as bad as people said until I experienced it myself. Had I never experienced it, then I wouldn't be able to sit here and say I would never have anything to do with that woman. She is everything that I'm against, everything that I stand for. So, but I didn't know that at the time. I never got the chance to know her. Hey, Foxy and the Boxy, Country Joe said that before she joined NC, she had nearly 180 paying members. It dropped below 90 paying members when wow. Holy crap. I didn't know that about Country Joe. I didn't pay attention. You guys have to understand I don't go live that much, but I'm going to start going live more consistently, but I didn't go live that much to see how much my subscribers had dropped. And then also because I was supporting her, some of her subscribers subscribed. So I probably didn't really notice it. And I've never had members until now. So I never really paid attention or noticed it. But I could see that probably happening with Country Joe, which shows that she actually did genuinely just want to get to know and see. And another thing too, you guys, is I also think that a lot of people started looking at NC in a different way because there was no difference anymore. I think the other side lost that moral high ground because you guys have to admit that sometimes Granny's watching was very, very brutal on NC. I stand firmly on that. Some of the things that she would say obviously was just some horrible, horrible things, but then that doesn't take away from what NC did either. You know, it was like a back and forth, tit for tat. However, people can tell us things, but we all have our own journey and have to come to terms with things on our own. Thank you. That's how I look at it. It isn't that we don't believe others. It is just some of us need to give people a chance going into friendships or relationships. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Also, I was never her friend. A friend gets to know you. A friend is like Goose or you know, that girl. They get to know you. They're talking to you on the phone. They're asking you questions. You know what I'm saying? They want to know something about you. I didn't have that with her, you guys. That you can't call somebody a friend that you barely know. I don't take that word lightly. Let's put it that way. You have always given people the benefit of the doubt. With doing so, you figure things out on your own, and that's okay. Thank you, Goose. Yeah, I like Country Joe. She's cool, and I understand now why she didn't take the money too. I get it. But I thought that was a sweet thing that was done for her, though. But I understand why she didn't. I get why she didn't. I was a paying member with CJ and I canceled and unsubbed. I am reevaluating the membership I'm paying for at the moment. Well, that's good, Jen. Um, I don't know, Jen. I don't even know if I was approved. Hold on, I'll look. I think I was. I think. Um, I don't see it. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't see it on the live. So I think that it takes them a while to put that on there. Or maybe it's the Android. Um, let's see if it's on the Android. Because I have all Apple. But this is an Android. Um, yeah, I see it. I see it on there. Um, oh my God. I'll score you how to fix all that up to you. Yeah, I don't know because it's on there. It says join, but that's on my Android. I don't see it on Apple. Thank you, Loca Mom. Did you guys watch Robbie's live last night too? That's very important. And this is one last thing I have to say, you guys, and then we're gonna go because it's late and I know you guys have to go watch other people. I've resubbed to CJ. Baby steps. Absolutely, Jen. You got to take baby steps. I get it. I have to go, guys. My daughter isn't feeling well. I will try to come back, but I might not be able to. I hope you all have a great night, day, wherever. Thank you, Goose. Love you. I hope your daughter feels better. I don't even have any mods. That girl. I'm gonna make that girl a mod. Okay. I don't know where it's at, but we are going to do memberships, and it's going to be a very makeup based. Um, I mean, commentary too. We're going to do a lot of member only lives as far as when it comes to the makeup and me going live, doing get ready with me's and things like that. So, um, if you find it, make sure you join, but no pressure because I need to get stuff together with it as well. I want to be able to offer you guys the best as members. I don't want you guys to just be members. I want for you guys to get, you know, I understand as a creator, we have to pay for things, you know what I mean? But I still want to be able to provide you guys with more content. And that is to be honest with you, that girl talked me into doing it because I wasn't even going to. So we'll just go from there. And whenever you're ready to become a member, it's there. And not everybody loves makeup. Some people just love to watch me for commentary. You know, it just depends on what you really love, but it's going to be very makeup based, like more makeup lives, you know. Thank you, that girl. One thing I want to say to you guys, if you get it, can you post it on your community tab, please? And thanks. Yes, absolutely, Jen. Thank you for, I'm so happy to see you back in here, Jen. I'm sorry I disappointed you. You have to get the link from the studio for the iPhone. Yeah, you have to show me how to do that, girl. I'll post it on my community tab, though. Okay, sweetie. Thanks, Jen. Anyway, here's another thing I want to say. Last night was a shit show. Okay. I have a problem. I can't. Listen, even though I know that I'm gonna stop this for a minute. I know that creators were called out for not donating or whatever, or not sharing a link. Okay. And I watched Robbie's live last night. And the main thing that I want to say, you guys, is that it is so disgusting to me how people can say the R word and refer to Mrs. P as that, which is disgusting. And what also disgusts me the most, I mean, the most, is that how is it that a fund to help somebody turns into content? Do you guys understand how disgusting that is? Did you share it? I shared it because we should not, because she bitched. Right. Like, it is the most disgusting thing to turn that into content, to turn it into calling out creators for not sharing the link. Who gives a shit what creator shares a link or not? Because at the end of the day, don't you always have more than freaking thousands and thousands of people in your chat? So why not focus on them and focus on what they share and focus on trying to get them to donate instead of focusing on freaking 5 or 6 creators that you don't get along with sharing a motherfucking link? Okay? Oh, dang it. I just dropped all my makeup out of this, all my concealer. as a mortician, that baby planning her own funeral liked me. I hear you, that girl. It's a horrible story, okay? And I definitely, I lost my mother to cancer, you guys. There is nothing more horrible than to watch somebody that you love endure that. Okay? It is a horrible thing to watch, okay? My mother was a healthy weight, and then my mother lost almost 60 pounds in like 2 weeks. I think she lost even more than that. Okay. So I know how that is, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. My heart and my prayers go out to, and I probably will donate, but that's not the point. What the hell difference does it make if all these creators, okay, the 3, 4, or 5 creators that you call out to share the link, okay, what the hell difference does that make when you're always talking about how you have more people in your chat than all of them creators fucking combined? So what the hell difference does it make if those creators share a link when all you have to do is speak to the thousands of people that watch you in your chat? The fuck? Hey, Siren. How you doing, sweetie? I had to say something about that. I know nobody cares about my 2 cents, but I just had to say that. Like, who cares about who if other creators share a damn link? You have all of these people who watch you. You got all these people. You're always bragging about how you have all these people in your motherfucking chat, right? So focus on those people. Who gives a shit about creators that don't share the link? Who cares? Especially when you have more people that support you than those creators combined. That's what you always say, right? So what difference does it make? I just think it never had to be drama. All she had to do was come on and say, I understood some people are concerned. Here are the facts. Thanks for helping. That would have stopped and all the drama. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just saying I just had to say something about that. I'm not saying anything. I think that's a very, very honorable thing to do to try to help a family. Don't get me wrong with that. That is very honorable. What I don't like is that how can you sit there and talk about that and just turn it into hours of content? Like it didn't have to be content. Something like that should never be content, in my opinion. It just shouldn't. Ella donated and commented with her donation. It was because NC outed her on what? The fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. I will honestly say that one time that I said the R word, it was very, very wrong of me. And it's not something that it's definitely not a part of my vocabulary. And as soon as I said it, I was very apologetic about it because it's a horrible word to say. It just is. It's a horrible word to refer to somebody like that. And especially with Mrs. P. I don't know much about Mrs. P and what her condition is or anything like that. All I know is that no one should ever be saying that word. It's a disgusting word. And no one should ever be referred to in that way. Now, I did hear that, which I didn't see Mrs. P's live. All I got was a clip of it, of everybody, other creators being talked about because they didn't share a link. But then other people had their opinions too. Like some people said that some people said that they don't trust it in general. How can they trust each other now after everything? Seriously? LL and NC. My computer is slow. Bear with me. It's okay, Jen. But I'm just saying, I think other people had other concerns as to why they didn't want to donate or share the link. Regardless, I think it is honorable. You have to give it to her that it's honorable to try to help a family out. That's a horrible thing to ever have to go through. But one thing I'm always going to say is, I'm just going to stick to my word, that when it comes down to it, it shouldn't matter what other creators do. I donated once. Someone asked nicely. Well, that's awesome, Siren. But it shouldn't matter what other creators do. If you're sitting there bragging about, I have more people watching me, I have more supporters than all of you creators combined, the creators that you don't like, then what the hell difference does it fucking make if a creator, who cares about what those other creators do? Do your thing and talk to your supporters, your thousands and millions of supporters that you have, right? Talk to them. It shouldn't matter what the creators that you don't like. Okay? All that is a motherfucking manipulation tactic to make other creators look like these horrible people, but you're just this saint and you're just this savior. No, that's not how it works. It's always somebody going off. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. But I do think that's very noble that you donated, Siren. If there's a link, I will definitely put it in the chat. But the point is that don't call other creators out for not doing it. Don't do that. Focus on your own shit. Focus on the people you have. It shouldn't have been turned into content. That was my biggest issue. Amen, Foxy in the Boxy. Foxy in the Boxy. I love that name. I love saying it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. And I hope I answered your question, Granny's watching. If you were to ever watch this, all I'm saying is that if you're going to call me out, you better know what you're talking about. Because anybody's welcome in my chat, including you. You're not going to come in here, though. I already know that. But anybody's welcomed here, no matter what their views are. Because you never know. They could be watching me and their views might change. You never know from the things that I talk about. But that is the reason why he was in my chat. And that is the reason why you're never going to see me support him until it is confirmed with me that he no longer and will never say that. Never say those racial comments that he said. We all have a past. I understand that. Just like you have a past now of saying a derogatory term towards Black people. And I even showed how horrible that word is towards Black people, what you said. But in that same sense, I just never heard you take accountability for that whatsoever at all. So here's how I look at it. I'm not going to, address you as far as when it comes to that. I haven't brought your name up. I don't bring your name up. And just because Lycan was in my chat, I don't feel that you should have brought my name up either when you're so-called calling me out. But I hope that answers your question clearly, that he can be in my chat as much as he wants to. I don't care. But you're not going to see me in his. That's for real. Until hopefully one day when I go watch the video of him apologizing, or if, one day we do a panel or whatever and I get his opinions about it and have a healthy discussion about it, then you're not going to see me support him, because I'm against the things that he has said in the past, and that stands against everything that I stand for. Right? Somebody will tell her. And I don't want, like I said, I don't mention your name. The last time I mentioned your name, I said I should have listened to Granny's Watching. It was really in defense of you because of the things that you were trying to make clear and trying to show that, I was a token and so was the other two Black women that were up there, which is just my personal opinion. But regardless, you're not going to throw me, call my name out and try to hold me accountable or make me look like a hypocrite when the only one who is a hypocrite is you. Because at the end of the day, you knew that he technically you're calling him a racist. Well, you knew that prior to being with him. You were still with him anyway after knowing all of those things. So that makes you way more of a hypocrite than me. You're the last person that should be calling anybody out on their hypocrisy when you are the one who is a hypocrite. You chose to be with this man. A month ago, you were about to meet this man. So, no, it doesn't work like that. Get your facts straight. Go take a seat, take several seats, and that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live of me ranting and raving. I wasn't ranting though. I think I was being pretty nice. I always enjoy getting on here talking with you guys, and I'm definitely going to be doing it more. God help me. SOS, that girl. Can you drop the membership link? My laptop is dead. Okay. Let me see if I can try to do it. Hold on. Oh, something different that you can now do on YouTube. Okay, so let me see something here. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me see if I got this. I don't know. You see, you guys, I don't know how to do none of this stuff. None of it. But you got to learn, right? Let's see. Nope. Wait a minute. Hey, DeLorean. How are you, sweetie? Just hold on a second because I'm trying to figure out something real quick. But if I can't figure it out, I'll post it on my community post, okay? But I think I got it, so hold on. Oh, I was doing it wrong. Sorry. I mean, I was doing it really wrong. I just suck at YouTube, you guys. I'm just not that good at it. Like, I try. I try so hard, but I think I got it. All right, let's try this and see if it works, okay? That's kind of long. I don't think that's it, but try it and see. Okay, if that doesn't work, let me know because it's then it's another way I have to do it. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, it worked. Welcome, Jen. I'm gonna have to send you something. You're my very first official member. I'm going to. Do you have a PO box, Jen? Welcome, beautiful. MKB, I watched your live the other night that you did on STS. Well done. Hey, Mama Knows Best. How are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping in. Does anyone remember when I put up my video of JL saying something racist? I can't find it. Who's JL? Who is that? Thank you, Jen. That link does? Well, then, I don't know. How did you find it, Jen? Deleting videos doesn't help. It clearly states in TOS you can still get stricken after deleting comments. Oh, really? I thought if you deleted the video, it'd be gone. Yeah, I'm going to save it, Foxy and the Boxy, because I'm totally clueless when it comes to this shit. Did you message me? That girl? Because I didn't get it. I will look. Thank you, Jen Sharp. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Like I said, I'll get it eventually. I'll get this YouTube shit eventually because I'm just not good at it. Studio. Well, now I got it. I don't have my notifications on anymore, that girl. Because every time I'm leaving a message, the damn thing goes off, and I got tired of it. So, oops. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see if... Try that one. Okay. So what the hell was I talking about? If that one doesn't work, I will figure it out. I promise. Nope, that's not it either. I have no idea, you guys. I don't think that's it. Whatever. Holy crap. My thing is just going crazy. Yeah, just call me and tell me after this because I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, and this is like really something that holds dear to my heart, is that I don't believe in, cancel culture or anything like that. I don't believe in that. Okay. And I think when it comes to certain things, people should be held accountable for that. I don't understand how people, and I don't know, you guys, I don't know. I think that there is somebody going around mass reporting channels, okay? And mass reporting does not get your channel shut down. It doesn't. I don't care what anybody's, it gets your channel looked at by a real person, right? So I don't think that this is the end of it. I don't think it ends with Britney. I think, unfortunately, it happened to Britney, and I'm sorry that it happened. And I definitely have to, I'm going to try my best to go back and go to Twitter or whatever. You have to go through Twitter to get to reach YouTube. You have to go to Twitter because they don't listen to you any other way. If somebody knows another way, please let me know. But you have to go to Twitter. But what I will tell you is this. You will get in the future later when you do not post on your community tab. We will join there. Yeah, I will post on the community tab. Thank you. Nikki, Brittany lost her channel. If I'm not, she'll get it back. It's just going to be a process for her, but she'll get it back. But I seriously think that there is somebody going around mass reporting and trying to get people's channels taken down. And I think that it's very, very important to be careful with who you let on your panel. Whenever you get those types of things in your comment section, like where it says, I don't know, like those sex things and all that kind of stuff. whenever you get those types of things in there, make sure that there's a spot on YouTube that you can go to, where you can put in certain things that can't be said. So what I did was I just put like inappropriate words and all that kind of stuff on there. So hopefully that works. It might not work. I don't freaking know. But it is very scary that your channel, and that I think this is the whole point of me saying it's very scary. Some people that have lost their channels, oh my God, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's good. This is why my panels are invite only. It should be. I agree. I agree. That's so good that she's almost there already. What kind of dummy can sign up for membership but can't find a link to sign up for said membership? You're not dumb. I laugh at myself all the time, girl. That's all I do is laugh at my damn self because I'm crazy. But anyway, it's scary to me. That's the point of what I'm saying. It's scary to me that your channel can get taken down that easily, that people can just literally lie or kind of set you up to where your channel can get taken away from you. I don't understand how YouTube can let that kind of shit happen. I don't care how many times people say, you can never talk to a real person on YouTube. YouTube is ran by basically AI. I get that. But YouTube is a multi-million-dollar company. There's no reason why they can't have like a customer service place to where you can actually talk to real people. Because in a lot of ways, people, their channel is their job, right? And I'm not saying that it necessarily should be. That's a different story all in itself. But I do find it very, very scary that your channel can get taken down that easily. Because allegedly with Brittany never had like any kind of anything inappropriate on there. Did she? Amen. I wish they. Oh, thank you, that girl. Welcome, beautiful. Amen. I wish they could restructure the customer service. Exactly. Yep. It's awful when you work so hard and it gets taken away for something false. Exactly. Now we already know somebody's going to try to say something about that. I can see you, Jen. Welcome. Welcome, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. That means a lot. That's I think with other people, let's just say with other creators, it's different because, and I still don't believe that in cancel culture in general. I don't. But what I will say is that for some people, I don't know how to, because I'm against it, but I feel like with some people, the way they bash on their channel every fucking day, how do you feel about those kind of people, you guys? Like the people that get on their channel and use their channel for bullying people and saying horrible things about people. Do you think those type of people should not be on YouTube? So why is it that some people have it and some people don't? The local life. That girl, do you know? So it says it on Android. Aw, thank you guys. Welcome, you guys. I appreciate you guys and the support. It means a lot. Thank you so much. 3, yeah, 3. Woo! I'm excited. I didn't think I was going to get 1. Welcome. You were able to do it on your laptop. Okay. I'll find the link when we get done with here, and I'll figure it all out. It never shows for iPhone. It takes the link. Oh, okay. Well, that girl knows a lot about that stuff because I don't. I don't know nothing about the shit. But I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you think some people just don't deserve to be on YouTube? Then that would mean that you are for cancel culture. So regardless, I just don't feel that Britney deserved it. And when it happened to her, it really makes me worried, because if it can happen to her, it can happen to anybody, because she doesn't bully people on her channel. Um, she may do some questionable things, but she doesn't have, like, porn on her channel and horrible things. Like, she just doesn't have those things. I barely hear her cuss that much. So for her channel to get taken down, that is concerning to me. That girl's gonna show me how to do that. Foxy and the Boxy, because I'm totally clueless with the Nightbot. I think YouTube should have a better way of handling bullies. They're not doing a good job right now, and that's for sure. I agree, Jen Sharp. 100, 100. I agree. They ain't doing shit. They just sit back and watch the shit. And what it's going to take is somebody getting hurt, and that's what I'm scared of. I'm going to try to set up Nightbot. I don't really know much about it, Foxy and the Boxy, but that girl has been telling me about it for a while. Yeah, there are a lot of bullies. I think some are worse than others, but there are a lot of bullies here on YouTube for sure. Make sure that you guys go subscribe to that girl, the Loco Life. You have one. Jen, I'm not sure if you have a channel, The Magician's Manor. He's amazing. And I absolutely adore you guys. Thank you for the support. It means a lot to me. I'm going to try to be on here as often as possible. A lot of great stuff coming you guys' way. And just be careful out here on these YouTube streets. Be careful whose panel you go up on. Be careful whose comment sections that you're in. Just be careful, because it's crazy out here. It's getting pretty fucking ridiculous. There it is. There's the Local Life. Her link is there. And The Magician's Manor too. And of course that girl. Everybody who's a creator. But I adore you guys. You guys always make me laugh. You always make my night. I appreciate you guys being here. It's 2:00 in the morning here. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Probably not. But make sure that I don't know if my Facebook, I'll post it on my community tab, the Facebook and all that kind of stuff for you guys. And you guys are amazing. Stay beautiful. Strive to be beautiful on the inside more than the outside. And just be careful out there on these, because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy and it's getting concerning. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I should probably come on camera, huh? Sleep well. And thank you for the support. Thank you for the 3 members that joined. I appreciate you guys so much. It means so much to me. And I'm looking forward to the future on this channel. I think we're all going to have a blast. And I'm not going to be talking about drama every day. It's just not going to happen. I don't have the patience for that shit. But we'll be on here tomorrow. Tia, not asking you to promote, but there's a post some are sharing to direct people to Brit's backup channel. Just going to leave that there. Yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What is it still allegedly with Brit, Jen? Shit. Or is it something else? Hold on. Put on here what her channel name is, Jen. Hey, Gladys. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, if you can put the name of her channel, and I'll put it down here because nobody deserves this. This isn't right. Like I said, Brittany has never done anything like egregious on her fucking channel for her channel to just, okay, there's her backup channel. Thank you, that girl. Thank you, beautiful. Okay, so she posted it on here. There's Britt's backup channel. You guys go subscribe. And hopefully she gets her channel back really soon. And I'm sure it will be. It's obviously a misunderstanding. And I'm 100% against it. I'm 100% against cancel culture. Like I said, if I'm the first, I'd be the first to say, if Brittany was just this horrible person, I'd be calling her out. Okay. Because that's just how I do the shit. That's how I do the damn thing on this channel. But I don't see that coming from Brittany. I don't see egregious things happening. I see that she's being targeted. And if it could happen to her, it could happen to anybody. So be careful with what you say. And I'm going to end it on that note. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be good to one another. And always remember to spread love, light, and positivity. We keep it classy over here. Remember that. So stay classy. I love you guys. Deuces. See you guys tomorrow.